everyone. Today I am working on the Altered Index 2025 challenge put on by Nonstop Paper Crafts, and I'm working on week 35, and the prompt for week 35 is solar system. So I've got my watercolor cardstock, I've got my card base, which I'm going to set aside for the time being. I have some watercolor paints that are kind of shimmery. I have these stickers. I didn't have a lot of solar system stuff, but I had these stickers of different planets that I'll probably use. I have some lunar paste and a star stencil. I have got some distress spritz that'll just make it shimmery and shiny. And I have these couple of Kindred stamp sets. This one is called Space Explorers, and this one is Galactic Sidekicks. Excuse me. I have previously gone through and stamped and colored and cut out a whole bunch of these, so I have them ready for cards. So I do have this spaceship. Technically, Kindred Stamps does not want you to say the names of what you think they are. Probably a copyright thing. But anyway, so I've got this guy cut out. And I think I might use this sentiment, I've searched the galaxy for you. There's also the Let's Explore the Galaxy Together, Go Boldly. These are a little bit bigger. I'm thinking I might want that one. Well, I'm not 100% sure yet. So I'm going to set those aside. Set the ship aside, my sprays and things. I have got my little David's tea tin with my different paintbrushes, some water, of course, much needed coffee. And I am going to start with filling this up with some color. You know what I forgot to bring in was my little water spritz bottle. That will just help to cover this up with some water. And a bunch of my paintbrushes are dirty at the kitchen sink right now. Oh, wow, going in with the wrong end. Okay, it's a morning. I don't even know what this is going to end up looking like, but I just wanted to add some color of some random galaxy type colors. So I thought some blue, let's add some purple. What other? It's kind of hard to see in the light. Let's go with some silvery gray. It's almost black, but you know what? That works. I'm going to spritz this a little bit more just to spread those out a bit. Let's add in some more blue. And let's do this darker pink. Oh, you can see my my water is colored, and so it's adding some blue into there. So this pink is kind of purpley, but that's fine. Okay, I think I'm going to go off camera and dry this and then apply some more color. So I'll be back. Okay, I've got a decent amount of some nice color on there. I like how that blended out. So let's add some more. I think I want to go with this pinky one again. Put some up there, maybe a little more in there. And blue. And how about some purple kind of in there, and let's spritz some water again. Kind of move it around a bit. Don't really like that line there. And I'm going to go off screen and dry this again. Okay, that's looking kind of fun and funky. Just thinking, I'm gonna take these out because I think they're on clear background, so I can kind of lay it over top and see what it looks like, I hope. Yes. I like the color of that one for sure. Okay, what do I want to do next? I think I'm going to take a smaller paintbrush. What have I got here? Maybe this one, and just add some splatters. Whoops. Okay. And I will go ahead and dry that and clean up my glass mat. Okay, that looks nice with the splatters on there and the shine. So I think I'm going to come in with a couple of stickers. I wonder if they're going to stick really well to that, or if I should add glue to the back. I might grab out my glue just to add a little bit there just in case. So I'll bring in my reverse tweezers, and I do definitely want this one. I'm just going to add some glue on there. And let's put that right there. I'm thinking this guy's going to pop up on some foam tape right here. And I'm thinking seriously of this sentiment that I first mentioned, that I've searched the galaxy for you, which will probably go somewhere up there. But I do want some more planets. Which ones do I want? I think I'll do this blue one. It's kind of purpley blue. And again, add some glue, just in case. And I think I'm going to put it right there. And I will put it going off the card and cut that piece off. Oops. Okay. That's going to be up a little higher. Sentiment there. I am going to have stars. The other ones, the colors don't really match so well. I mean, You know what I think I'm going to do? Before I add any more planets, let me plug my glue back up because it is starting to gush out the top. And I think I'm going to get my sentiment onto paper so that I have it visually to lay on the card and see where I want it. So, get an acrylic block to put it on. And what color do I want to do it? Do I want to just do it in black? Let me see here. Okay, I've got a strip of white cardstock. And I've got a strip of the same watercolor cardstock. I think I'm going to stamp on both and see which one I like better. And I'm bringing this in because I am going to heat set it with some clear embossing powder. And I will use my VersaFine Clair Nocturne to stamp it. So, do this one first. It's very stuck. Okay, I will heat set this off camera. Okay, and let's do the same on the watercolor cardstock. And again, I will go off camera to heat set this. All right, I am going to trim this. Okay, now, if I have that popped up there, I can do white. I can do watercolor. I wondered with the watercolor one if I added just some color onto there. Just kind of playing with this here to see what it does. I'm going to grab my paper towel and just kind of blot it off of the words. Okay, I don't mind that at all, but I think I lost the blue. Would like a little blue in there. Okay, push that a little bit away. I might like that one. Okay, I'm going to clean up my stuff here and dry that and come back. Okay, I think that worked well. Can you see the color on there? A little bit of shimmer. So let me bring this back in. And I'm thinking of kind of overlapping it over that planet a bit. Popping that up on some foam tape. That might pop up too, we'll see. But I definitely need some stars, and I do want another planet in there. Being a one that needs to see things laid out, I'm going to cut this out. Because I think I do want to use this one. I'm just not 100% sure where. So if I had it something like that. Do I need something else over here? I am going to put some stars. But do I want, oops, maybe this little guy. I think let's put him on. Add a little bit of glue. Actually, maybe do that and have it just off. Trim that piece. No, do not stick to my glass mat. Okay. Now before putting this one on, and I want to go ahead with my stencil and my paste. And I don't think I want them all over, but I want them in some spots. And some stars are going to overlap some of the planets because some of the planets might be behind some of the stars. So I have got my Simon Hurley Lunar Paste, silver lining, and a palette knife. You know what I did not bring in was a bucket of water to put my stencil in after, which I normally do that so it doesn't harden on there. That's all right, I can pause this for a moment. Ooh, that seems like a lot. I know I will use a lot, I just want to get it in specific spots. Okay, let's put some over here. I don't know how well it will do on these stickers, but I guess we'll see. let's see. You know what? I think let's leave it at that for the moment. I'm gonna rub along the edges just to make sure there's none sticking off. There's not on any other edges. And before I clean all this up, I just need to see again what this is going to look like. So this guy is going to go like there. Okay, that works. And these guys are going to go like something like that. Okay, I think that works. I do want a little bit of smaller stars right here. Maybe I want to get them on here without messing up another spot. If I lay the stencil, I don't want to squish the ones that are underneath there. Hopefully this is going to work. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, carefully pick this up and just go along that edge. Okay, now I like the look of that. That's got to dry. So I'm going to set this aside to dry and I'm going to clean up and go wash my stencil and then I will be back. Okay, my stencil is clean. I did let this dry for a while and I did go ahead and add foam tape to the back of the ship and the back of the sentiment. So you can see how nice and shiny that is, and it's like dry to the touch. I'm not sure if it's gonna squish it all when I adhere it to the card base, but you know what, I think that's what I'm gonna do now anyways. Stick that on, so I've got my Bearly Art glue. I'm trying to stick this down without really pressing on the stars. It's a bit of a challenge. Oh, you know what? I think it's dry enough to do that. Doesn't seem to be... Oh, something felt a little wet. Maybe that big one. But there, it is stuck on. So now I can add this one. I'm just gonna kind of pop these on where I think I want them to go. Peel this off. Okay, hold up, there's a center piece that I think is not supposed to be in there, is it? Maybe it is. Oh, I guess it is. I thought maybe that silver popped out, but I don't think so. Does look like it on that side, but no. Anyways, let's add some glue here, and this guy is gonna go over some stars. just right there. That works. And then that is going to go there and there. Yeah, I think I'm happy with that. So I've got all these little pieces of backing to get off of this one. Come on. And then let's grab him there. I was going to add some glue on there just in case, but you know what? I don't think it needs it. Oh, that sticks well. So this one I can just take the backing off. Probably there. This card is done. So this is my Altered Index 2025 challenge, week 35, with the prompt being solar system. And again, thank you to Nonstop Papercrafts for having this challenge. I am enjoying it. Anyways, thanks for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful, peaceful day.